Hello, beautiful people! I'm Allison. Welcome to aknbooks. Today I'm going to be doing some readings from The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros. So before I start the readings, I read this book, I finished it this week. I loved, Cisneros's, writing style. It flowed very well. It was very, it made me think. It was very creative. And I feel like I related to it with my thought process, if that's a thing, the way I think. It was it was on the page sometimes, so I thought that was very nice that I can connect with it. And I loved a lot of it was told in vignettes, so every vignette was 2 pages, and they're pretty short. I'm only going to be doing a couple of the vignettes, my favorite ones from the book, so I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like them too. So I guess my first reading, or just mentioning of this book, is the acknowledgements, or dedication I mean, a las mujeres, to the women. Okay, first off, I'm just gonna do the last paragraph of Boys and Girls. Someday I will have a best friend all my own, one I can tell my secrets to. One who will understand my jokes without my having to tell them. Until then, I'm a balloon tied to an anchor. Okay, next up is Marin. And since Marin's skirts are shorter, and since her eyes are pretty, and since Marin is already older than us in many ways, the boys who do pass by say stupid things like, I am in love with those 2 green apples you call eyes. Give them to me, why don't you? And Marin just looks at them without even blinking and is not afraid. Marin, under the streetlight, dancing by herself, is singing the same song somewhere. I know. Is waiting for a car to stop, a star to fall, someone to change her life. Next is Darius in the Clouds. You can never have too much sky. You can fall asleep and wake up drunk on sky, and sky can keep you safe when you are sad. Here there is too much sadness and not enough sky. Butterflies, too, are few, and so are flowers and most things that are beautiful. Still, we take what we can get and make the best of it. Darius, who doesn't like school, who is sometimes stupid and mostly a fool, said something wise today, though most days he says nothing. Darius, who chases girls with firecrackers or a stick that touched a rat and thinks he's tough, today pointed up because the world is full of clouds, the kind like pillows. You all see that cloud? That fat one there? Darius said. See that? Where? The one next to the one that looked like popcorn. The one there. See that? That's God, Darius said. God? Somebody little asked. God, he said, and made it simple. Okay, so next up is Sire. I'm only going to read a little bit from this one too. Everything is holding its breath inside me. Everything is waiting to explode like Christmas. I want to be all new and shiny. I want to sit out bad at night, a boy around my neck and the wind under my skirt. Not this way, every evening talking to the trees, leaning out my window, imagining what I can't see. A boy held me once so hard, I swear. I felt the grip and weight of his arms, but it was a dream. Next up is Sally. Sally is the girl with eyes like Egypt and nylons the color of smoke. The boys at school think she's beautiful because her hair is shiny black like raven feathers, and when she laughs, she flicks her hair back like a satin shawl over her shoulders and laughs. Her father says to be this beautiful is trouble. They are very strict in his religion. They're not supposed to dance. He remembers his sisters and is sad. And she can't go out. Sally, I mean. What do you think about when you close your eyes like that? And why do you always have to go straight home after school? You become a different Sally. You pull your skirt straight. You rub the blue paint off your eyelids. You don't laugh, Sally. You look at your feet and walk fast to the house you can't come out from. Okay, next up I'm going to read a little portion of The Monkey Garden. But when I got there, Sally said, go home. Those boys said, leave us alone. I felt stupid with my brick. They all looked at me as if I was the one that was crazy and made me feel ashamed. And then I don't know why, but I had to run away. I had to hide myself at the other end of the garden, in the jungle part, under a tree that wouldn't mind if I lied down and cried a long time. I closed my eyes like tight stars so that I couldn't, but I did. My face felt hot. Everything inside hiccuped. I read somewhere in India there are priests who can will their heart to stop beating. I wanted to will my blood to stop, my heart to quit its pumping. I wanted to be dead, to turn into the rain, my eyes melt into the ground like 2 black snails. I wished and wished. I closed my eyes and willed it, but when I got up, my dress was green and I had a headache. And this is the last one that I'm going to read, A House of My Own. Not a flat, not an apartment in back, not a man's house, not a daddy's. A house on my own, with my porch and my pillow, my pretty purple petunias, my books and my stories, my 2 shoes waiting beside the bed, nobody to shake a stick at, nobody's garage to pick up after, only a house quiet as snow, a place for myself to go. clean as paper before the poem. This book was awesome. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I recommend it. It's a really quick read, 110 pages, but like there's like big breaks and stuff like that. So that is all I have for you today. I was really excited to do these readings because there's just some vignettes I really liked in this book. I held myself back because I knew like some were too long and it'd be so boring if I read like a really long one, and I cut some up a little bit. I hope you liked the video. If you're interested in me or my channel, please check everything out. I make videos about books, college life, and stuff like that. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at aknbooks, also on YouTube aknbooks. Please subscribe and like this video. I would really appreciate that. So that is all. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye beautiful people!